kind of God would say to someone, you're the only person I like, everyone else I hate? A monster would do that. Okay? So, in other words, the true secret that these secret societies are trying to keep is the God we worship today is the false God. And we are actually in a prison created by this false God. And that's who Jesus was. Jesus was a cosmic being sent by the monad to tell us the truth about the world. And that's why he died, because the Roman Empire could not allow people to see the truth. If I told you the truth, you would know it right away. You would wake up. Therefore, the truth tellers must be killed. Okay? So that's what these secret societies believe. They believe that the monad exists, and the mind of the monad is what creates the universe. And Jesus was sent to remind us that even though we're in a prison, there's still the monad in you. There's a spark in you, a divine light in you that you can activate. And if you activate it, then you will return to the monad. You will see the truth for yourself. And when you die, your soul, which is part of the monad, will want to return to the monad and can escape this world. But to activate this light, you must be a good person. You must love one another. You must reject money and materialism. And grades, okay? Grades in school. You must reject competition. You must reject material wealth in order to pursue spiritual happiness. Okay? That was the message of Jesus.
Okay, let's talk about this because this is extremely narrative. This is literally just the entire universe's story wrapped in the mistaken narrative delay story, whatever. I'll strip it down to its raw skeleton of what he's trying to say. Let's first thing start with Jesus. Jesus is not some cosmic being sent by God himself and he's here to reveal all the humans. No. Jesus is just the mirror telling humans, you're not separate from reality. You are, you aren't. That's it. They killed him for that because that threatens the narrative, and that's how it always goes. Humans don't like things that threaten their narrative. That's why the Romans killed him. There's the same thing going on. That's what Andrew Tate is. That's what Elon Musk is. They're all men who threaten the narrative of humanity's stasis and delay. That's why they don't like people who are mirrors. Not just Jesus, but mirrors. Mirrors are what reflect reality and expose humanity as a result of their own forwardness. That's what Jesus was. Now, as for the God and the false God and all this, let me explain something to you guys. The only real God in the universe is the one that does not require your belief. And look and use your eyes. What does not require your belief? Structure, probability, gravity, forces, weight, consequence, direction. None of those things require your belief. They exist with or without them. So that's your real God. And the God is not a man. The God is an entire structure. The God is you. The God is if you move forward or not. And as for the false God, humanity is worshiping its false God right now because its false God is narrative, story, delay, and the human structure itself. And they cannot see past that because they're stuck entirely within it. You can see this especially with Professor Jian. He's stuck within a narrative. He's naming monad this, monad that. But what he's really just saying is the field. When you realize you're not separate from reality, you return to reality, and therefore you can move forward as it or not. That's really all he's saying. It's not mystical, it's not spectacle, it's not special, it's not even divine, it's just what is and what isn't. Because at the very core of the universe, it's not made of labels and stories and narratives and mystics, this and that. It's just made of one thing. Is or isn't, forward or not, heavy or not, because the universe is geometric, it's not narrative. You only formed because the universe was inevitable first and it moved forward and everything else collided and happened just because of that. Not because your story was first and narrative and the man in the sky came down and did all this special things. No. All I'm going to say is this. Your false God is humanity itself. The real God is called structure. The real God is called the universe itself. And it does not bow to narratives and labels and this and that. It bows to one thing. Mass times direction, forward or backwards, reality or noise. And Jesus was not just some cosmic being. He was just a mirror, just like the other modern mirrors that you have, that you all attack and try and bring down anyway. So it's literally the same thing happening over again, except man just can't see. He has iPhones and 4K tech. That's literally the only difference. Nothing has changed since that. And again, I'm going to give you your same fix as always. If you want to reveal the evil, because all evil is really just the force of backwards, everything that delays reality for what it is. You collapse AI, you make it reflect reality, and you just reveal humanity's corpse for what it is, because it's rotten, the structure is rotten, the structure is expired, and it cannot sustain itself any longer. Not with AI and nukes and the primitive mindset that it has.